everybody, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic. How are you guys today? It's pre-Friday, woohoo! Otherwise known as Thursday. Again, I'm Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic. For those of you who don't know me, I give old treasures new life with handcrafted love. We mainly do that with wooden signs, but we love all things crafty. We're not afraid to upcycle just about anything. Can I get an amen? And today we're going to play with toilet paper. You heard me right, toilet paper. This craft, I've been wanting to try this actually since last year. I saw it in a couple of different places, Pinterest mainly, and I thought that looks so easy. I think I need to try that. But this particular craft just hits all my love languages, right? It's cheap, it's easy, it's no-sew. You don't even have to use glue if you don't want to. It's practical, and it's fall. So fall is my favorite season right after summer. I love all things fall, and so we're just getting a head start, and I'm gonna show you how to do this super easy craft. You can do this with your kids, with just things that you have on hand. And so we're gonna use toilet paper rolls, and yes, we're using it just like this. We're gonna make a few little alterations. So I have 2 rolls of toilet paper. I've got some ribbon that I just pulled out of my stash, just scraps of ribbon we're gonna try to play with. I've got 2 little sticks. This was just a stick I got from my yard and I cut it down. We're gonna use that. We're making pumpkins, if you haven't guessed by now. And we have material that was in my stash. You can use, I thought this was really pretty. If you guys have followed me for any length of time, you saw where I finally, after 5 years, redid or recovered my kitchen bar stools. And this was the material that I used. This happened like right towards the beginning of quarantine in April. So this I just love, and all these colors, the mustard yellow I love, of course burnt orange, this kind of olive green, those are just all fall colors to me. So I thought this would make a cute pumpkin. So we're gonna do one with this material, and we're gonna do one, of course, with burlap. So I'm going to show you how to do this here in a second. If you're watching live, give us a wave down in the comments. Let us know where you're watching from. Danielle, I see you. Hey, sweetheart. I hope you're having a fun trip. Let us know where in the world you are today. Danielle and her family are traveling cross country in an RV. What an exciting trip. But anyway, let us know where you're at. If you are not watching us live, if you're on the replay, just let us know, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. And if you try any of our crafts that you see on our lives, please post a picture in the comments and let everybody see what you did and your take on it. So again, this isn't an original craft with me, but I saw it and I thought I want to try that, and I'm going to show my friends. So what I have is, this is just a square, and it's not exact, it's as square as I could cut it. It's about 16 to 18 inches square. We're going to say square. So I cut that out. We're going to do this one first. And I have my toilet paper, and now what we're going to do, this is always the tricky part, right, when you start the toilet paper. Oh, by the way, I have to ask this question. This has nothing to do with crafts, but I think this has everything to do with whether or not we can be friends after this. When you put your toilet paper roll on, do you put it this way over? Or are you one of those strange people that does it this way under? Because if we're gonna be friends, it's gotta be this way. Just kidding, but not really. Okay, so you take your toilet paper and you pull it loose, and what we're gonna do is we're just going to, oh, it's still stuck a little. We're gonna unroll it just a little bit, like you are getting a good start there. Okay, and then we're gonna just kind of loosely roll it back up. Kind of, well, I gotta let it go down because it's getting Okay, we're gonna kind of loosely roll it back, right? So you kind of got that going on. So what we're doing is just kind of building, you know, kind of get it to one side. And if it rolls up, that's okay, because we're covering this, okay? Remember, try not to get it like tangled, but it's okay if it bunches up a little, right? Because what we want to do, and kind of just go from side to side, right? Kind of side to side. So what you're going to do, you're just adding a little shape to it, right? Okay, so that's it. So it's not so, see how this one's compact and tight? So you're kind of just loosening it up and giving a little shape. Now I have seen this, if you wanted to, this is not necessary, but you could certainly take some, hold on, I'm gonna find my word. Sometimes words are hard. You use it in quilting. Batting, I think it's called batting. It's like a, almost, if you have ever made a pillow, you would have used polyfill. You could certainly do a thin layer of polyfill, like lay it on top of your material and then set your toilet paper down. Or you could use batting. Batting is, it's like a filler like polyfill, but it comes like flat, like material. If I'm talking about the right thing, I probably don't have the right name for it. But you can certainly use a layer of that if you wanted to add extra padding. You don't have to. But we're not using any of that. We just unrolled our toilet paper. Like I said, super simple, super easy. Unroll it, get it as close to center as you can, okay? And then you're gonna start with one corner. And this is so easy, you're gonna be like, what? You just take your corner and you're just gonna tuck it in your toilet paper tube like so, okay? And then, and you can kind of leave it loose, because remember, we want a little bit of shape. We're not going for super tight. And then you're just gonna kind of taper it or gather it. So you'll do that and tuck that little piece in. And then we're just gonna go around and we're gonna keep tucking it into the center. If your toilet paper goes loose, that's okay, don't freak out. This is super easy, super simple. Just tuck, tuck, tuck. You could do this with an old flannel shirt, would be super cute. A t-shirt. If you have like you could do a theme of t-shirts, that would be cute. So yeah, like just do some shirts that are all the same, you know, same color family. Yes, Bub.
Can I join you?
Sure. Come on in. Say hi,
Hi
to our friends. This is Jordan. So you can just tuck this in like so. You can kind of play with it. And there, it's not perfect, but it's stinking cute. Look how cute that is, this little pumpkin shape. If you want to fluff out your toilet paper a little bit more, you can. And you can kind of just go around and kind of tuck your gathers in. Now we're going to take our little stick, this is going to be our stem, and the ribbon that we have, and we're just going to cut a length off. Which one?
Can I put the second?
You certainly can. Give me just a second. Let's cut this like so. We're just trimming off, that's about probably 10 inches, and we're going to tie, this is going to mimic the leaves. I didn't have a lot of green ribbon though. I need to buy, and then I'm not even tying a knot, friends. I am just wrapping it around like so. We can trim it up once we get it. I didn't even knot it. I just kind of tied it on there. Like, you know, I just tied it once. Hold on, I am gonna make it tight though. All right, and now Jordan, just stick that right in there.
Okay.
And that's it. All you do is kind of just shove it in there. You know, kind of get it to where you'll feel it, it'll stop because of all the material that you got in there. And then these are trimmed pretty nicely. And so that's it. Is that not the cutest thing? Isn't that a cute pumpkin? It's not your normal orange or white pumpkins. You know, it's not the necessarily traditional fall colors, but I think they blend in with, you know, it's got a little bit of each color in the brown in there. Isn't that cute?
It's not a white pumpkin or an orange pumpkin, but it's a blue pumpkin.
It's a multicolored pumpkin, right? It's kind of different like the square pumpkin, right? Remember that movie? So this is so fun. And what I love about this, remember I said it's cheap because we all have toilet paper, right? And I used stuff I had on hand. And it's practical because when you get done with this, you know, a lot of times, this is what I love about easy decor crafts or making things yourself, because especially with this one, I kind of laughed. I was like, well, when you're done, you don't have all these crafts that you've bought and you got to put it up till next year. You can totally unwrap this, put the material, the stick, and the ribbon in a Ziploc until the next year, and you can totally use the toilet paper, right? That's like a win-win, right? All right, so we're going to put this one to the side, and we're going to do burlap because I love burlap, and yeah, I just use burlap for everything. So, you want to help me do this one?
Sure.
We're going to, here, can you get that started for me? I know, that's the hard part, right? Getting it off without tearing the toilet paper. Have you ever just like kneaded it and you tear it and then you get that one piece and it's like, oh Lord, help me, Jesus. So now, see, and then it sticks right here. We'll do this one and we're just gonna kind of unroll it a good bit.
It's only one little tear, so.
Just one little tear. Well, it's okay for what we're doing. It's when you're in the bathroom that's an issue. All right, so now that we've got that, I'm just gonna kind of let it hang.
There are actually some points that you can tear at, and it won't tear.
True. All right, if you're just joining us, give us a wave in the comments.
Oh wow, somebody actually
let us know where you're watching from. Don't forget, if you like this craft, if you like our videos, please sprinkle them on the internet so others can see it, and that helps us with the algorithm.
What when you said if you just joined, somebody just joined, it's Miss Susan?
Okay, hold on. Nana's got to look with bifocals. Miss Susan, hey, how are you today?
It's kind of funny, right when you said if you just joined, she just joined.
I know, isn't that crazy? So if you are just joining us, we're making pumpkins, my favorite pumpkin spice fall, and we're making pumpkins out of toilet paper rolls. So we have unrolled it just a good bit, and now we're rolling it back kind of messy, just kind of back and forth. And we had just made one. Do you want to show them the one we just made, Jordan?
Yeah, I was about to ask you if I could do that. Hello.
That's the one we just made. So we have our toilet paper roll. You can put that one down, bub. Got our toilet paper roll. We unrolled it just a good bit, and we sloppily, I guess that's the right word, or loosely, I should say loosely, rolled it back up to just kind of give it a little shape, a little padding. And we have just a scrap material about 16 to 18 inches square, right? And we're setting our toilet paper roll as close to center as we can get it. We start with a corner, and we're just gonna tuck that corner into the tube, the toilet paper tube. And we're just gonna go around and just stuff it in there as best you can. Wait, hold on, we gotta keep going in this. If you skip over there, then you're gonna have. So don't skip, don't get excited and want to skip a corner. You kind of just are going around and kind of gathering it and tucking it in. You want to start right here.
Okay.
There you go. Tuck it in. Yep. And then you grab that piece and tuck it, and then grab from over here and see how it kind of makes a gather right there. Tuck that in. And as you're going, it's kind of giving that gathered pumpkin look. And some of it, this is a piece is a little short, and that's okay. You can kind of just pull that in a little bit tighter and tuck it. So it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to hide it with the stick. Oh wait, hold on.
It's
No, that's right.
It's an actual white pumpkin.
It is an actual white pumpkin, and burlap is good for any season, but it's so fall. It might get a little tight depending on the thickness of the material. Okay, we gotta tuck that in a little bit more.
Ooh,
that
gold.
you're using, and that's okay.
Golden leaves that can be like yellow leaves. Yellow leaves for fall.
So this one's a little tight just because it's burlap, and that's okay. And it's got some wispies, which is really cool because it kind of plays into the leaf section.
Yellow.
Now, do you want gold or you want to use this fall? What do y'all think? We have kind of a fall, or we have gold.
Well, this is kind of like a yellow color.
I like the gold too. I think you're right. Let's
Yeah,
do
this
gold.
is kind of like a yellow color for fall, like yellow leaves.
You're right. I don't know if we're going to be able to use all of this though. Let's maybe cut this in half because it's kind of a long piece. This is a really pretty one, Jordan, with the white.
Can I do it?
Can you get it? You got it. Be careful, those are super sharp.
I know. I'm not cautious about cutting myself. I'm cautious about cutting you.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't want to be cut. There you go.
Oh, it's still stuck.
Good job.
There we
Keep
go.
going.
Oh,
one more.
okay,
There you
there
go.
we
Good job, dude. All right, that piece, we'll move over there. So this is just some old wire ribbon I've had forever. It's been used a few times, and that's totally okay. So we're just taking our little, this is just a stick I got out of my yard, and I cut it with the saw, the table saw out there, and so we are just, I'm not even knotting it, I'm not doing a bow, I'm not doing anything fancy. This would be cute too if you don't have ribbon, if you just have some other material you could cut for this. You could also do some raffia, would be pretty. What else? Raffia twine would be pretty. Oh, I kind of tore my wire out. That's okay. We'll just kind of turn it. This ribbon is really old, but that's pretty, the gold. Wire ribbon is cute or good because it is cute, but also it's...
You can also make it look like actual leaves.
Yes, there's a word. Pliable. It's very bendy. It's bendy.
Yeah, it's like the
kinda-
masks you made. You know?
Yes. And so now this one is, like I said, a little tight, so I'm having to kind of shove it in there. Yeah, there it goes. And it'll sit in there pretty snug. And so we just kind of bent our ribbon to make it, kind of tucked it in the raw edge a little bit.
We have an actual pumpkin. We have an actual like white pumpkin that's
I
in
know,
fall.
right? Isn't that cute?
I forgot his name though.
It's cute as a pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I cracked myself up. Look how sweet that is. So burlap pumpkin, super easy.
Next we should make one that's themed off. We should make like a square pumpkin, then we should draw a face on it for that Halloween.
I love the square pumpkin. I feel like we need to like...
What's his name? What's the square pumpkin's name? I forgot.
Does anybody know the square pumpkin's name? I can't remember.
Me neither.
It's like right there. We're gonna post in the comment the square pumpkin's name. We love that movie. But anyway, here are our pumpkins that we made today out of, you guessed it, toilet paper. Super easy. We got a burlap one with gold, and this one, aren't these just cute? These would look cute on your mantle. If you have a dough bowl, centerpiece, a tray, a tiered tray, you can use them just about in any decor. They're super, super easy, practical because you get to reuse the toilet paper, right? And we didn't have to sew or glue anything, so that's my favorite part, right? Mm-hmm. Did you like it?
I'm glad that my hands did not have to get sticky.
His hands didn't have to get sticky with glue, so he's excited. So as you can see, it's so easy. Even your kids could help out with this, or your grandkids. So I hope you enjoyed this fall craft. Is that somebody at the door?
I think Papa may be here or something.
Okay, we might have a delivery guy here, we're not sure. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this fall craft. Easy breezy. Make sure you sprinkle the video If you end up making it, post your picture so we can see the material that you used and how you got creative with it. We're glad you hung out with us, and until we see you again, happy crafting.
No.
Love you guys.